stuff going on right now. It's crazy right now. I was like, don't be the person that, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm looking, right? First thing I'm gonna get is excuses. I'm gonna get a lot of excuses. Oh, I did it because this, I did it because that, I did it because that, right? You don't even know what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm about to tell you. You know what I mean? Don't be the person that does these things, because when something ain't right, and you feel you have the right of way to do something, first thing you want to do is blame the government. First thing you want to do is blame somebody else. First thing you want to do is point fingers at everybody else. But it's you. You're the one that's doing the drug, man. How you gonna put a person who does drugs down and you do drugs? Who are you? Who are you to even tell a person, yo, you shouldn't do drugs? No, because you're the one doing it. Okay, you somewhere in your 40s, probably in your 50s, and you telling some other person, oh, don't drink and smoke, but you do it, right? Who are you? Come on, man. And then I'm looking at this YouTube stuff, and I'm looking at stuff. People are getting caught shoplifting right and left. These people work for these stores, and then they want to think, okay, you've been working maybe 6 months, quote 6 months, quote 6 months, quote 6 months. That's how they do it, right? You've been working 6 months, right? Now all of a sudden you want to go, you want to be slick. And you're like, you know what? They want to know. Let me see something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody want to know. Yeah, you on camera, stupid. You was on camera, dummy. This is for the people who you think this may need this. Because I'm going in, man. I'm going in, Jack. I don't care. I'm going in. This is the problem. And then on top of that, people talking about we need to have more unity. You ain't got no unity. How you gonna have a unity? How you gonna have unity with somebody who does drugs, right? Now, if you got a relationship, right, and it's the other person, now nobody's perfect. If you got a relationship where the guy's on drugs, you're not on drugs, and he's respecting you, and he takes his time and he gets off the drug, but he's going to rehab, he's trying to take care of himself, he's trying to get himself right, he's trying to get his life together. You can't turn around and be knocking that person. Who is you to knock somebody? You know what I'm saying? Please subscribe, like, and share. It helps the algorithm. Who are you to tell a person? Yeah, listen. And another thing, why do people try to call me when I go live? I don't want to hear about live, and I don't want to be you're gonna be the go-to. You're gonna be the GOAT. I'm not no GOAT, man. That's another thing I'm gonna tell you. I'm not a GOAT. I know what the GOAT means. I'm not doing it. So what I'm trying to say, right? And feel me. It's enough of that. And when you go to jail, right? You need a bail. You need a bail. You need to be bailed out. And then people come out. Oh, they get out and they do the same thing again. And then they want people to be on their side. You want me to be on your side because you're a thief. You want me to be on your side because you sell drugs. You want me to be on your side because you're a murderer. You want me to be on your side because you're a gangster in the street. You want me to be on your side because you ain't doing nothing with your life. You tired of stuff, bro. Uneducational stuff. And so then you got kids that you're supposed to be educating. You got kids that you're putting them through school and you're putting them through college and they're getting educated, right? But when they come home to crap. They come home to mommy and daddy smoking crack. They come home to mommy and daddy drinking and smoking crack. And then this also goes out to people that's looking at this that does drugs and that's trying to put this down. Because you know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. Yeah, but you're making babies. You're bringing babies in the world, and you know you ain't fit to bring no baby in here. You know you ain't fit to take care of nothing. You know what I'm saying? But some of us different. Like I know people, that got kids, they got children, they got a house and everything, and they do drugs. And it's not good. But what are you going to do? You know, you complaining about it. What are you going to do? What is the solution to all of this? The president, he's trying to come up with a solution. The legislators trying to come up with the solution. There's a war going on right now with the drug cartel. What? Come on, think about it. They got all. If you look on YouTube right now, you can look up just about anything on YouTube and talk about all these old things that had happened back in the early 70s, right? When they had things going on. Wasn't nothing good about drugs. It wasn't nothing good about hustling. Or you was the man on the block because you had all this money. You had all these cars. So what? That didn't make you big. Where you at now? You in prison, right? We in prison? You got caught up in some crossfire shit? You got caught up in something that didn't make no sense? You got caught up in something? And then you did 25 years, and then you came home and you did it again, and then you went back and did 30 years, and then you came home and did it again, and then when you went back, you got life? Come on. Yeah. You was good. Oh, well, my children good? Yeah, no, because your son and daughter probably picked up where you left off. They probably selling drugs too. And then you in jail for, yo, you heard about my son Reyes? He got locked up yesterday. Yeah, man. Well, we want to make it good up here when he get up in here. We're going to make, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's going to be all right when he get up in here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go good. You know what I'm saying? We go good. I get commissary, everything good. Commissary good. Thank you. Commissary good. Where you going with this? Where you going with it? That's what, where you going with it? So I figure if I can't express myself to the people out there, I'll express myself on YouTube because y'all trying to make statements outside. You're trying to express what we doing. See, ISIS is doing what they got to do. Okay? You know, you're a drug dealer, right? And all you be doing is dirtying the neighborhood, dirtying the world. And you think you want to be an El Chapo. Come on. I'm going to be, yo, you know what I'm going to be? I'm going to stay in this one. I'm going to stay in this. I'm going to give it 6 months run. I'm going to try my best, you know. Scaring people, beating people up and everything like that. You got it on lock. And then, yeah. Yo, make sure you bring that money to me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? I got some good shit for you, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna take care of you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's garbage, man. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Word. What is the world coming to, man? When are we gonna stop it? What the president? What I mean, far as I remember, somebody traded guns for drugs in America, and in Vietnam, when people got hurt, they was giving people hard drugs. So drugs runs the world, right? This is what seems like I'm thinking. But then you got bad drugs and good drugs. What I don't care if you say bad drugs and good drugs, it's all bad. You know what I mean? You know, you got a drug for everything. You got a drug for everything. It's nothing that you ain't got a drug for, man. Okay? It's nothing you ain't got a drug for. You know what I mean? But you want to serve it to your mother. You want to serve it to your cousin. You want to serve it to your girlfriend. You want to serve it to your kids. You don't care. You don't give a damn. Now, and then the ones who give a damn, right? Yo, don't be serving that to my cousin, yo. And you the boss. What you got? 14 keys? And then you supposed to be a big dog? And then I seen it, man. I'm 60 years old, so I'm telling the real deal. I don't have to say no names and all that, but you know how this goes. Everybody doing it. Then they talk about, then you want to make these people heroic heroes of the 70s and all of that. You're not a hero of mine. You know what I mean? No, you know, Nicky Barnes ain't no hero of mine. No, nobody that was a gangster and a hoodlum back in the 70s and the 80s is a hero of mine. With that hero, who needs enemies? A hero is a bricklayer or somebody that did something right, that can do. I'm not just talking about Martin Luther King. We still need role models to keep everything in order. We don't have them, and I suggest people learn how to be role models. If you don't know how to be it, learn how to be one. Learn how to be a great leader. Learn how to lead your people. Learn how to lead these young people out of poverty into positivity. Learn how to lead these people. Stop leading them into negativity. When your kid turn around and she get out of Job Corps or get out of college and then say, Dad, I'm a drug dealer. And you trying to be humble, because then they'll do like this. They'll pull rank and be like, look, I'm your father. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your friend, whatever the case may be. Then you're trying to figure out what the hell in the world just happened. My son and my daughter told me, or my children, or my stepkids, or whatever, is told me they are a drug peddler. Because a drug dealer don't got to touch nothing. That's what I heard. And if you're the type that's if you're the type, hold on. Hold on. Be right back. I'm back. So getting back to what I was saying. If you're the type that I was talking about all the negative bull crap that's going on, that we're raising our kids, and some people never left America, never even been anywhere. They only seen things on YouTube. They never experienced anything. So they take everything at face value. Whatever your next door neighbor's doing is what you grew up on. Okay? Whatever your next door neighbor's doing is what you grew up on. Whatever your mother and your father was doing in the house, smoking weed, snorting cocaine, all that mess. But then you would put all that away and say, the government is crazy. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be doing this. Kids, get ready for school. That's for real. You told your kids to get ready for school. That's what you did. You snorted your coke, and you drunk your liquor, and you drunk your beer when you came home from work, and you told your kids to get ready for school. But you turned around and told them, don't you do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't you do drugs, kids. Because you're supposed to be the first teachers of your children before they go out in that world. Okay? But your dad will tell you don't need no liquor. But why are you going to tell your kids you don't need liquor? Why you got a liquor cabinet in the house and tell them, oh, don't do drugs. Drugs is bad. Drugs is for dorks. Right? The same people that put this stuff down be some of the same people that be dope addicts. Oh, nah, because they know what they shouldn't be doing. But what can you tell me about not doing drugs than a clean person that don't want to do drugs? Because we can see the results of it. You can see with your eyes. You don't need to have it in your system to know that this stuff ain't no good. And then let's get on the schools, right? Some of these teachers in there have sex with students, and some of the students have sex with the other students. They don't talk about that. They only talk about the good things when it happened. So you need to have more solid things going on so these kids can have a better education. I'm not looking and saying that it should be perfect. I never said that. I never said you're going to be perfect. I never said you have to be perfect. You better not do drugs. But when you raising these babies and getting these babies right, you teach them the better shit first, and you show them you teach. I did that. I showed. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't. So for my kids, I wanted to raise my kids, and I wanted them to be the right thing, right? But sometimes it takes you to plummet in order for you to come back up. And why I say that? Because sometimes we make mistakes, and now some of us is fortunate. We make a big mistake and we come up like a champion. We win everything, we win races, we become this or that, we get a trophy and all that, and we feel great. But then all of a sudden, you turn around, now you sad and depressed. Now you sad and depressed. Why are you sad and depressed? Because your woman does drugs, your man does drugs, your kids is smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody that you can control, not control, but give advice to anymore. Because once your kids get a certain age, only thing you can do is give them advice. All you can do is give your kids advice at a certain age. You are not the one to control nothing. You can't control it like when they get 23 years old. Who is you to try to control anything? And when they got a place of their own and they living somewhere, who are you to tell them, you should be, nah, because I'm hearing noise. I'm over there. Yeah, I live in a building, you can hear noise. People making noise, and it sound like it's in your own crib. You got your own crib and the walls are thin, you can hear whatever everybody else is doing. It's not that thin, but you can hear stuff. But getting back to what I was saying, I said all that to say this, and sometimes you don't know until somebody stick it in your face. You ever see like a baby know you gotta change the pamper, right? But let me just play the devil advocate for a minute. But if you take a shitty pamper and put it in a baby's face, with the pamper you taking off them, that baby start crying and be like, the baby don't want to smell that shit neither, just like you don't want to smell it. Right? The baby don't want to smell that shit. Then after a while, that baby be like, panting. Because they know they want to smell it, so they trying to tell you, get this shit off me early. Right? But, you got to teach a baby. That's why a baby brain is soft like a sponge. You could give this baby knowledge. So you teach these. Don't be scared to teach your child. Don't be scared to teach your children how to be right. And sometimes you got to be a little bit forceful. But if you teach them from the beginning, you got them, and you teaching them, they're going to grow up to be great. But then you say, okay, you teaching this one, and you teaching this one, and you teaching that one. But what about all the other ones that ain't being taught? What about all the other ones that just getting ready to go to jail now because their parents is full of shit? What about all the other ones that they got good parents, but they're around the wrong atmosphere, peer pressure that got them doing prison time? Think about that. That's for real. This is for real. This is a Food for Thought program show. I'm Diamond Dees. I'm on your side. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please. You know what I'm saying? It helps the algorithm. And share this with somebody you think may need it. This is through who it may concern. All right? But getting back to what I was saying. And then you know something. Sometimes your parents think they teaching you right, but they corrupted. And they're only teaching you what they think they know to keep them in. That's how they survived before they made you. Before they had a wife and kids or girlfriend and kids. They was out there hustling and making, even if they may not have been hustling. We gotta balance it out. Some people, well, that's what people do. No, everybody wasn't hustling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Some people had good jobs. You know what I mean? Because some people got a one-track mind. Some people stay entwined with negativity. They don't have nothing, no uplifts about themselves. They don't have no push forward to go method. They teach their children, this is the only way you're going to get out this hole. Here, take these krills. Make this money. Come on. Sell cigarettes. Come on. Some people just don't care. You got to care. It takes one, and then it takes another one to try to make a domino effect. And we know the world ain't going to be perfect. I ain't expecting to be perfect. But I ain't ever been nowhere except America. But you'd be surprised how other people living in the world, when you get actually in the place and you don't see what they say in America, you only see all this YouTube footage that people speak on. Everybody's opinionated and they only with their own opinions. Everybody have their own ideas and aspects of life, what they think is going on. All these, thank you. All these people, could you please, how you doing? Could you please subscribe, like, and share? But anyway, it's, I have a lot that I want to talk about, and months to come, I'm gonna try to do a talk show. So I'm gonna have somebody else on here on my panel. So you can see from this phone, I'm going to have people on my panel. And I'm not just taking anybody to come in to hear bull crap, especially if you do drugs. I don't need your opinion, because your opinion is one minute you'll be like, yeah, and next thing you know, you're doing drugs. So I want people that's anti-drugs, that don't want to do it. Dealing with people that do it and taking it and all that is some old different shit. But what I'm talking about is some real dilly swilly. I didn't do drugs. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, I didn't do it, and I'm so happy I didn't do drugs. And I don't do drugs now. I don't do alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? And that's a one for the gipper. You know what I mean? One for the gipper. And that's what it's about. It ain't about everybody's, it ain't about the drug dealer's plight. That right there is a setback. That right there is an abomination on people. It's a human abomination. It's just like some of the things that they got going on out here. Why the president said he wanted certain things this way and he wants certain things that way. That's why they are that way. That's why he want them that way. That's why these things are the way they are. In order for it to change, everybody got to calm down. You know what I mean? Share this to people who you think may need it. You got to calm down. You gotta be easy out here, because you're doing stuff and all of that there, making it pop on some other stuff, and then you being upset when it doesn't go in your direction, when it doesn't go in your favor, and it doesn't meet up to your qualifications of what you see life as. And that ain't good for you to try to be one-sided. You got to have an open mind in life. Your mind, it's important to have an open mind. So if people don't have an open mind, I'm keeping it 100. That's what it is. An open mind is very important to have. Oh yeah. Open mind is very important to have. And we don't have enough open mind. That's why we keep getting in the bull crap we get into. And then somebody sarcastic will be, yeah, I do have open mind. That's why I smoke weed. That's why I smoke crack. That's why I smoke my coke. Man, that's some retarded, stupid, idiotic shit. I'm serious. With that note, I'm gonna hit you cats back up later. I don't know why every time I'm on here, somebody trying to call me, and I ain't appreciating that. So with that note, I'm gonna hit you up later. Please, whatever you do, um, like, share, subscribe, or subscribe, like, and share. But whatever you do, please subscribe. You don't got to do all the other stuff. It's too much for your fingers, right? All right, it's too much for your fingers. So at the end of the day, it's about you and life and your life, and you pushing forward for greatness. That's what it's about. Because I remember when there was great things going on in the world in the early 70s, as far as I'm concerned. There was some good stuff going on. But the environment my mother chose to live in didn't know that it would come to a head. You know, environment is bad right now. I'm going to get off this before I fall out on y'all. Well, with that note, I appreciate y'all coming to the Jizzit. Let me know what's good with y'all. Y'all be good and call me. I don't mean call me. Check my algorithm out. Check out my YouTube. Like and subscribe and share. All right. Later.